Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Avalon Harmonics Demos. This time I have a new module called Pulse. Some of you might have already seen some previews about this module, but here it is. So, what exactly does Pulse do? Pulse is basically a heart rate to CV module. What does that mean? It means that it converts your physical heart rate into both CV signals and gates and triggers. So here we have the front panel in front of us. First we have a nice little heartbeat indicator on the top. Then we have volume control, which is more or less how strong the level is of the output of the CV. We have the normal CV output and we have the inverted CV output. You will hear in a bit the differences between them. And here we have a threshold knob, which we can use to generate gates and triggers. And here we have, on the right side, gates which trigger once the value is above threshold, and gates which trigger once the value is below threshold. I also want to add that triggers are always fired when gates are fired automatically. And here, this big port on the bottom is basically the sensor connector, because we do need to somehow read our heartbeat, and for this we use this nice sensor here, which is basically a green light heart rate detector. Like the way how I've designed this is that it's on a nice 1 meter long cable. It's a nice soft silicon cable, so it's very nice to use. And to make use of it, we basically need to plug it in. The connector has a key to it, so it's easy to always insert it the right way. Also be tightened down. Yeah. Connected. You will see now that the sensor is lit up. And you're supposed to wear the sensor on any finger of your choice, really. You can wear it on a finger that you're maybe not using when live performing. For instance, I like to use it on this finger here. And the first trick to this is to find a spot that really works for you. It can be different spots, but as you can see, I've already found a spot. I'm wearing it like this, basically. And you will see that it's flashing to my heart rate. But let's see if we can actually hear this. I will put on my headphones. And I will give it some volume. There we go. I have a nice little drone sound going on here. And what I will do is I will get the cutoff from the filter, and I will plug that into the CV+. And now you can literally hear my heartbeat. It's a bit high, but it's fine. I'm recording. So, with this knob, as I said, we can control the level, so we can make it very gentle, or completely turn it off. We can make it stronger, we can make it very strong. You can really hear it. You will hear that it's slightly unstable, which is normal. The heart rate will change depending on what you're doing. For instance, if you're performing and going nuts, it'll probably be very high. Now, to make this interesting, we have the inverted output as well. So let's try that one. As you can hear, it's a bit different. So the general idea is you can use this as a sort of heart rate controlled LFO because it outputs an interesting waveform which basically exactly fits to your own heart. Yeah, pretty cool. Now, as you can see, this is the threshold, and you will see that with the pulses, it will also flash left and right. The LEDs here indicate which gate is currently high. So, I have it hooked up a bit interestingly so we can trigger some sounds with it. So, let's try doing that. I will lower this back again, and I will try plugging into one of the gates. There we go. I'm using the Honey Eater module for this. So we can do some stuff with it. But it's just so you get the idea that you can actually trigger an ADSR, some kind of envelope, whatever you want to do with these gates. We can also switch to the other gate, which is inverted. Pretty simple. We can also control the length of the gate by simply just adjusting the threshold. Let me just slightly adjust the sensor so it's not moving as much. There we go. There's also a spot where it will double trigger because of the shape of the heart rate. Let's try and find it. There we go. Oops. There we go. This is because of the way how the heart rate goes slightly up and down 2 times during the cycle. Pretty interesting though, right? And lastly, the most interesting probably thing you can do with this is drive your whole rack's BPM using the pulse. So, what I'm currently using is Befalco's CV Thing, which is I would say a very nice MIDI output module. And one of its channels I've configured to accept gate signals, basically, to drive the clock of the MIDI. So what we will do is, it's connected to this jack here. So let's plug that into the gate. Let me just have a look at it. Yeah, looks like it's already going. And let's give it a go. I've now hit play. What I will actually do is, let's see if I can zoom out a bit and give you a better view. Zoom even more out. I think something like this could work. So let's get the pulse running again. I'll actually lower the view a bit, but just enough so you can see the pulse. There we go. Waiting for it to get the signal. I think that's good enough, and then I should be able to just hit play. Oh, there we go. So stuff is now going, and let's give it some volume. As you can see and hear, these kicks are now perfectly synced up with my heartbeat. So each time that there is a pulse of my heart, there's also a kick. So since this is now driving all of my sequencers and everything, let's see what we can do with this. I will just hit stop one more time and hit play so that this whole thing is actually running. There we go. Let's add some sounds. Let's try to find some nicer progression here. That works better. But yeah, you get the idea. So you can basically drive the whole rack with your heartbeat, and that was the main reason why I made this module. I just thought the idea is a bit way too cool, and yeah, at the time of making of this video, or rather at the time when you see this video, you should already be able to buy it on my Etsy. I have recently moved to Germany, and there have been some bureaucracy issues with me being able to ship outside of EU. So hopefully by the time that this video is out, you should be able to order outside of EU, but if not, you should be able to order it as soon as you can. And that's about it. This is Pulse, my newest module, a module that allows you to sync your heart rate with your modular rack. I'll see you all around next time. Bye bye.